Welcome to TimesXP's war coverage, and let's talk about Donald Trump's shocking war remark. That is, raising the global question. More fun to sink them. That's right. Can you imagine a room full of powerful politicians? Cameras flashing, reporters listening very carefully, and all of a sudden the conversation, it turns to the war. During a speech at the Republican members' issued conference, it happened in California. US President Mr. Donald Trump, he made a comment that quickly grabbed global attention. Speaking about the ongoing tension between the United States and Iran, Mr. Trump, he claimed that American forces had destroyed dozens of Iranian warships during this particular conflict. In fact, according to Mr. Trump, the number was 46 Iranian naval vessels. These were reportedly small military boats often used by Iran's naval units to patrol water in the Gulf region and challenge the foreign ships. But what really surprised many people was not just the claim about the attack. It was what Mr. Trump said next. Totally Trump style, by the way. He told the audience that he once asked a US military official a very simple question. If American forces managed to defeat these ships, why sink them at all? Why not capture them instead? After all, captured equipments, they could be studied, they could be reused or displayed as a proof of victory. According to Mr. Trump, the official gave a very blunt reply. He said that sinking the ships was simply more fun. Well, let's pause here. This whole comment, it immediately triggered laughter in the room, but outside that hall, the reaction has been very different. Critics say that joking about destruction of warships and the sailors who may have been on them, it raises serious ethical question during a deadly conflict. Now, to understand the bigger picture over here, we need to look at the long history of tension between the United States and Iran. Ladies and gentlemen, for decades, both the countries, they have clashed politically and militarily, specifically in the Persian Gulf. Basically, that's a narrow but very strategic waterway through which nearly 1/5 of the world's oil flow travels every single day. Any naval confrontation in this region can quickly affect global energy prices and international security. In the meantime, Iran's naval strategy relies heavily on fast attack boats and swarm tactics. Instead of very large warships, Iran often uses very small, fast vessels to surround the enemy ship. Well, this particular approach is designed to challenge powerful navies like that of the United States, which operates massive aircraft carriers and advanced destroyers like USS Gerald R. Ford and USS Abraham Lincoln. On the other hand, the US Navy maintains overwhelming firepower in that region. As I told you, aircraft carriers such as USS Abraham Lincoln often lead American naval groups in the Middle East. Now, these ships carry fighter jets, they carry missile systems, they carry radar technology capable of tracking the threat, and that too across hundreds of kilometers. So, when clashes happen, the balance of power is usually titled heavily in the favor of the US. But still, statements like Trump's, it highlights how intense and sometimes controversial the rhetoric surrounding this whole conflict has really become. Now, in wartime, words spoken by leaders can travel faster and far beyond than the conference hall. They can influence public opinion, shape the diplomatic reaction, and even escalate tension between the nations. And that, my friends, raises an important question for the world. When global powers are already facing rising military confrontation, should war ever be spoken about as entertainment? Because behind every warship, there are sailors. Behind every explosion, there are human lives at cost. And in conflicts as sensitive as those involving the US and Iran, a single remark can echo across the entire world.